Today on the Cardinal Sports Network, it's boys varsity soccer as Lawrence takes on Ewing. But first, senior night presentations.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Lawrence High School soccer class of 2023 senior night. These seniors have all worked extremely hard to be the best person, student, and soccer player that they can be. I truly thank them for making coaching here at Lawrence such a great experience. We are enjoying one of our more successful seasons in recent years, and this is due to our seniors' leadership and team-first mentality. These seniors truly left a great legacy for our younger players to follow. First up, Jackson Caruso and his family. Jackson has been on varsity since his freshman year. He has been a solid member of our defense for all 4 years of his career. He does a great job of shutting down the other team's best forward. His teammates named him captain this season, which is well deserved as Jack is hardworking and a great teammate. Thanks, Jackson, for your hard work. Next up, Jadon Elcott. Jadon has been part of our program for all 4 years of his high school career. He is one of our forwards, and he has great speed, which makes him very dangerous. Jadon is a team-first guy and does all he can to help our team to be the best we can be. I appreciate your commitment to our program, Jadon, and wish you the best of luck. Jadon. Next up, Andy Garcia and family. Andy is the epitome of a great student athlete. He's a dedicated member of our team while being in multiple school clubs and achieves great grades. Andy can play any position on the field, but mostly plays in our midfield. Andy is a smart player and truly loves the game. I wish you the best of luck, Andy. Thanks, bud. Next up, Edwin Garcia with his family. Edwin has been our starting goalie for the last 2 years and has done a great job throughout his career. He averages 8 saves a game and does a great job leading our team vocally from the back. He was voted team captain as he completely dedicated himself this summer, coming to pretty much all summer league games and practices. Thank you for your hard work, Evan. Next up, Chris Iyer with his family. This is Chris's first year as he moved here from India last year. It's been a true pleasure coaching Chris. He's very hardworking and does all he can to make our team be successful. I know Chris will be successful in the future endeavors as his great qualities he shows in soccer I know will carry over for him years to come. Chris Iyer. All right, next up, Aiden McGann with his family. Aiden McGann has also been part of the program for the last 4 years. This is his first year on varsity, and it's been truly a pleasure to work with. He brings great energy to every practice and every game. His team-first attitude is contagious to his teammates, and I can't thank him enough for being such a valued member of our team this season. Aiden McGann. Next up, Dima Nam. Dima has been part of the program the last 2 seasons as he moved here from Ukraine right at the beginning of his junior season. It's been amazing to see Dima's growth over the past 2 years. He went from that I can only communicate with him through Google Translate to now hold a full conversation, which I think is incredible. He's also a great soccer player and our team's leading scorer. Thank you for your hard work, Dima. Next up, Giovanni Ochoa with his family. Gio is one of our team captains and such a deserving honor. He is a vocal leader and leads by example as well. He moved to Lawrence the summer before his junior year and was accepted by our team right off the bat due to how great of a person he is and how good he is on the field as well. He is my first player that I've had that he's been captain the 2 seasons in a row. I can't thank him enough for his leadership and hard work these past 2 years. Thank you, Gio. Next up, Matt Procaccini with his family. Matt Proc has been part of our program for all 4 seasons, and I'm really enjoying coaching him this season. He's a team-first guy that does so much to help our team win, from his leadership to his work ethic. As a player, he is smart, tough, and puts himself in great position to help us be successful. I can't thank you enough, Matt, for his hard work and his dedication to our program. Thank you, Proc. Next up, Mikey Ramirez with his family. Mikey has also been part of the program for all 4 years and is one of our team's forwards. Mikey has a great knack of getting himself in great spots in the field and is able to score goals. Mikey truly loves the game of soccer, and I can't thank him enough for his commitment throughout his career. Thanks, Mikey. Next up, Josh Temple with his family. Josh has been part of our program all 4 years as well. Josh was a forward for us throughout his career. When one of his teammates mentioned to me he could be a really good outside back. I'm glad I listened, as Josh this season has started at outside back every game and has done a great job of shutting down other teams and getting involved in our team's attack. Josh has been a true pleasure to coach. Thank you, Josh. Last up, Derek Zajakowski. Derek has also been part of the program the last 4 years. Derek plays center mid for us and is having a great season. He wins a ton of tackles in the middle field and does a great job getting his teammates involved. He is truly loved by his teammates and will be missed. Thank you, Derek. This concludes our senior night presentation. I can't thank these players and parents enough for all their hard work and support over their careers. Thanks again for all your hard work, seniors, and you will always be valued members of our program, and we are here if you ever need anything for years to come. Thank you, guys. Give them a big round of applause.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Well, that was a fine senior program. Now it's time to get back into playing boys varsity soccer. We're watching the Lawrence Cardinals as they're getting ready to take on the Ewing Blue Devils. The last time these two teams met, Ewing was victorious with a score of 2-1, but that was back in 2022. Ewing comes into this game with a 6-7 record, while Lawrence comes into it with a 6-3-2 record. Starting in goal for the Cardinals, one of the seniors just recognized, Edwin Garcia. Down at the other end of the field, his counterpart is Nick Genovese in goal for the Ewing Blue Devils. Looks like they're about ready to start here. Cardinals will have the ball, and there they go. They'll drop it back. Ochoa plays it over to the near side of the field and over towards the sideline. That's going to be kicked out of bounds by the Blue Devils. Lawrence with a big throw in. It's going to be kicked away by the Blue Devils, recovered by Lawrence. Scramble for possession. And the Cardinals will come away with it. Big kick by Ochoa to send it down into the far corner. Ramirez keeps it in bounds. Now a big kick over towards the goal. That one's headed away by Ewing, and it's going to roll out of bounds. Cardinal throw in. Temple setting up for the throw. He'll send it in towards the center, but it's going to be kicked away by Ewing. Cardinals there to challenge. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to be a throw in for Ewing. Armstrong with the throw in. Turned around by the Cardinals right away. And it's Garcia heading down the line into the corner with it. It's going to be kicked out of bounds by Ewing. Cardinal ball. Garcia with the throw in. Sends it over to Temple. Temple plays it up the line, but it's picked off. Now Ewing with the ball. They'll move it up the sideline, heading towards Cardinal territory. Nice to see the Cardinal cheerleaders here supporting the event. We don't always get to see them at the soccer games. Patron with the free kick. That one's headed up in the air. I think that was McGann who got the head on it. Now it's going to be a Cardinal free kick. Cardinals just put it into play. Now Ochoa passes it over to the far sideline. Procaccini sends it further up the line. And that's going to be taken away by the Ewing team. Ewing moves it over to the near side of the field. They'll drop it back for a moment. That's going to roll out of bounds. However, the call goes against the Cardinals. It's going to be a throw in for Ewing. Ochoa tries to break up the play. Ewing recovers. Now Cardinals clear the ball. Settled by Ewing, however. Ewing puts it over to the far side of the field. Now moving back in towards the goal. I'll send it back over to the far sideline. Once more trying to work in toward the goal. That's kicked away by the Cardinals. Ewing settles the ball. They'll drop it back and move it over to the near side of the field. Missed pass there, and it's going to be Ochoa coming away with it. Ochoa sends it over to the far sideline. Procaccini drops it back. Caruso sends it forward. And that quickly, we've got Ramirez with a shot on goal, just over the post. Genovese extended himself, keeping that one out of the goal, but it's going to bring up a corner kick for the Cardinals. Ochoa is heading over to take the kick. Now Ochoa with the corner kick. That's outside of the 18, and Ewing gets to it first. Ewing boots it down the near sideline. It's a foot race to see who can get to it first. It's going to be Ayer shielding the ball with his body to let it roll out of bounds. Bring up a goal kick for the Cardinals. Actually, that's going to be a free kick for the Cardinals. Caruso with the kick. Out of bounds on the Blue Devils. Well, referee says that was on the Cardinals. Blue Devils throw in. Ball popped up in the air. Ewing settles it into the corner. And right over the end line. That'll be a goal kick for the Cardinals. Garcia setting up for the kick, and he does a quick short kick over to Caruso. Caruso brings it forward. He'll launch that one up the field and out of bounds. Ewing throw in. Ewing sends it right back to Caruso. Caruso passes it toward the middle. And it's going to be kicked away by Ewing. Ewing now on the attack. And Garcia runs out with a sliding save. Take that one away. Now, referee wants to have a chat with Garcia and Tony Genovese from Ewing. They both say it's all good. So we'll play on. Incidentally, before the start of this game, I was chatting with a couple of the Ewing spectators who told me that several of the Ewing members are friends with several of the Lawrence players, making this a nice fun game for everyone. Cardinals now with the ball on the far side of the field. Drop it back. Caruso is going to play it all the way back to Garcia. Garcia shows his kicking prowess, headed back the other direction by Ewing. And that was going to roll out of bounds. Looks like it'll be a Ewing throw in. Ewing drops the ball back. Lawrence there to challenge, but big kick by Ewing to send it into Cardinal territory. And it'll bounce right down into Garcia. Garcia boots it out. Headed the right direction by Ramirez. But that one's going to be knocked out of bounds. Referee will hold things up for a moment before we have a throw in by the Ewing Blue Devils. Captain Dan Armstrong with the throw in. That's out of bounds on the Cardinals. It'll be another throw in for Ewing. Sorry, throw in for Lawrence. And that should be another throw in for Lawrence, but they're giving it to Ewing. There goes the throw for Ewing. Oh, tough play there as it's kicked over the end line by the Cardinals to bring up a corner kick for Ewing. Rob Yates heading over to the corner to set up for the kick. Now Yates with the kick. That goes past everyone, headed back in towards the goal by Ewing, but no problem for Garcia.
When I came home during the summer,
Garcia boots out another long one. That'd be headed by Ewing, who finally settled it. They'll push it up the middle. Have to move it over to the far sideline to try and get past the Cardinals, and that doesn't work either as the Cardinals turn it around. Ewing sends it back towards the middle of the field. It's going to drift wide to the near side of the field. Pass up the middle is deflected by the Cardinals. That bounces out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in for Ewing. There's the throw-in. Ewing on the near sideline with the ball. That one's going to roll right over the end line. Whistle on the play, though. That's going to be, I believe, a free kick for Ewing. Now it's going to be a throw-in for the Cardinals. There's the throw. Headed further up the line by Trofimchuk. That was going to be taken away by Ewing, taken back by the Cardinals, but drifts out of bounds, returning possession to Ewing. Armstrong with another throw in. Ewing comes away with it. They'll drop it back and play it over towards midfield. Cardinals take it away momentarily. Now Cardinals have it. Ochoa drops it way back. Mashcut moves it back over to the near side of the field. Ewing's going to take the ball away. And that's going to be a free kick for Ewing. Yates setting up for the kick. Referee making sure Cardinal wall is far enough back. Now Yates with the kick. And that one goes a little high. That'll be a goal kick for the Cardinals. Garcia directing traffic. And it'll be another short kick, this time over to Mashcut. Mashcut sends it across to Schubert, and Schubert's going to launch it up the field. Cardinals can't get to it in time, and that one will bounce out of bounds for a Ewing throw-in. Armstrong with the throw. Taken away by the Cardinals. That pass through, blocked by Ewing. Ochoa getting past several defenders. And that ball just a little too far out front for Kulizda to get to it in time. Big kick there by Genovese. Cardinals play it up the middle. And now they'll break through. Ochoa heading back over to center. His pass through doesn't make it, but he recovers the ball. Working over to the far side of the field. Here's the cross. And Genovese dives on it. Genovese with another big kick. That one gets past everyone. It's going to be Temple chasing it down. But a whistle on the play. Looks like it's going to be another free kick for the Ewing Blue Devils. Yates once more setting up for the kick. Here's the kick. And an easy catch for Garcia. Garcia boots it out. DeLeon in there trying to get a hold of that one. And he'll take it away from Ewing. Here's a cross. Header. Temple tries for the far corner, but Genovese's ready for it. Now Genovese boots it out once more. And that's going to go over to Lawrence. Temple plays it up the middle. It's cleared by Ewing. Going to be settled by Lawrence. Ochoa with the big kick. And Genovese comes out and grabs that one. DeLeon was right there ready to put it in if he didn't. Now breaks up the play. Cardinals come up with it. It's turned over to Ewing. Now Ewing plays it forward. And a big kick there by Mashcut. Wall pass there by Ewing, but it's picked off by the Cardinals and kicked out of bounds by Ewing. Cardinal throw in. Temple will be taking the throw in. There's the throw. That one's headed out of bounds by Ewing. Another Cardinal throw in. Temple once more. Headed back by Ewing. And a little contact there. Referee not happy with it, and looks like Zashkowski is going to get a yellow card. So Zashkowski will head for the bench. And it looks like Aiden McCann will be coming in to take his place.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
And Nick Tech is able to get back to his feet. But it looks like they're going to give him a ride back over to the benches anyway, just to be on the safe side. Good to see him able to walk on his own. It's going to be a free kick by the Blue Devils to get play resumed. Looks like Armstrong may be taking that one. No, he's walking away, so Lorenzo Patron in position to take the kick. Patron waiting for the whistle so he can go ahead. There it is. Here's the kick. That one heads down towards the corner, headed back by the Cardinals, and then sent further up the middle by the Cardinals. It's going to be taken away by the Blue Devils. Devils drop it back. Moving it over towards the near side of the field, back to center. And Cardinals will take it away. Pass up the middle, that one's going to roll all the way down to Genovese. Genovese comes out of the net and grabs it before the Cardinals can get to it. His kick goes well down the field. Ball settled by Ewing. Ewing plays it up the near sideline. Kicked out of bounds by the Cardinals. It'll be a Ewing throw-in. Armstrong with the throw. Cardinals take it away. And it's Trofimchuk heading forward with it. Taken away by Ewing. Cardinals take it back. Again with the steal. He'll send it over to the far sideline. Loyola launches it up the line. And Genovese just barely gets to it in time. Ahead of the rushing DeLeon. Now Ewing moves the ball back over to the near side of the field. He'll send it up the sideline and further up the sideline. Ewing into the corner with it, and it's kicked out of bounds by the Cardinals. Hard to tell from this angle whether it was a corner kick or a throw-in. Looks like they're setting up for a corner kick. Yates once more setting up for a kick. Here's the corner kick. That almost looked like a handball, but the referee didn't call it, so we'll play on. Cardinals moving the ball forward on the near side of the field. And a nice gentle bouncer over there towards Genovese. Genovese boots it out. Cardinals settle the ball. Moving it over to the near sideline. There's a kick up the line. And that one is going to be kicked out of bounds by Ewing before Ochoa could get a shot off. Nice display of sportsmanship there as Ochoa able to help one of the Blue Devils up off the ground. It's going to be a throw-in by Temple. Ball right out front. Ewing kicks it out of bounds once more. It'll be another Ewing or another Lawrence throw-in. Temple with the throw. Cardinals play it over towards the middle. It's taken away by Ewing, taken back by Lawrence. Taken back by Ewing and back by Lawrence. Now shot by Ochoa. That one's deflected wide. It's going to be a goal kick for Ewing. Genovese setting up for the goal kick. Now here's the goal kick. That one heads over towards the far sideline, headed the other direction by the Cardinals, all the way back to Genovese. Now Genovese boots it out. That was going to head over towards the near sideline. Cardinals turn it around. Trofimchuk plays it back. Schubert launches it down the field. And it's right back to Genovese again. Genovese drop kicks it. Good distance on that one. It's going to go out of bounds, I believe, last touch by the Cardinals for a Ewing throw-in. Here's a throw, well, almost a throw by Ewing. Now the throw-in. Cardinals come away with it. Heavy pressure there by Ewing, and Ewing's going to take it away. Ewing crosses it to center, it gets away. That'll be picked off by Trofimchuk. They'll play it through to Temple. Temple gets tripped up there, but no call. Trofimchuk recovers the ball for the Cardinals. He'll drop it back. Schubert plays it over to the far side of the field. Caruso there. Caruso sends it up the line. It's going to be kicked out of bounds. No, it's kept in bounds by the Cardinals. Shot towards the goal. That one's going to go just a little wide. Trofimchuk couldn't get there in time to put that one in the net. And Genovese will set up for another goal kick. Here's the kick. It's a short kick over to the side. And now Ewing will play it up the near sideline. Cardinals right there with pressure, and they will take it away. Oh, and that one's going to go across the end line for another Ewing goal kick. Genovese setting up for the kick. Genovese sends it over towards the far sideline. That ball gets away. It's going to be chased down by Ewing. Now played forward, and Ewing on a drive up the far sideline. Ewing angling in, but not in far enough as it goes over the end line for a Cardinal goal kick. Garcia setting up for the kick. Never sure what to expect out of Garcia. He mixes things up a bit here. Likes to keep his options open. Sometimes he'll belt it. Sometimes he'll just pass it over to one of the fullbacks. And this time he's going for the distance. Nice kick. Cardinals settle it down. That one's going to go out of bounds on the Cardinals. Throw in for Ewing. And that's going to be Ewing ball. There's a throw in for Ewing. Ewing moves action across the field to the near side. But Cardinals are going to take it away, and it's Trofimchuk with a cross. That cross is picked off by Ewing, recovered by Sepulveda. Sepulveda sends it into the corner where Ventura, it's a lot of resistance from Ewing, but recovers the ball. Now Trofimchuk once more. Shot on goal, and that one's going to be stopped by Genovese. Genovese boots it out. That's settled down by the Cardinals. Ochoa pushes it forward. That's going to be kicked out of bounds before Ventura can get to it. It'll be a throw in for the Cardinals. Ochoa setting up for the throw in. There's the throw. Ewing comes away with it. Ewing will send it over towards midfield. Cardinals pick it up. Schubert plays it back to Mashcut. And Mashcut's going to let it roll all the way back to Garcia. Garcia plays it back to Mashcut, who launches it well down the field. Headed away by Ewing. Now Ewing settles it down. And that's going to be a call against the Cardinals. Free kick for Ewing. Got about 12 minutes left on the clock in this first half, and we're still scoreless here at the Cardinal Stadium as your Lawrence Cardinals are taking on the Ewing Blue Devils on senior night. There's the free kick. And that one's headed for Princeton Pike. It'll be a goal kick for the Cardinals. Garcia setting up once more. This time he'll pass it over to the side. Mashcut launches it down the field. That one's settled by Kozlusa. They'll drop it back. And now in the middle there, give and go is going to end up over here by Trofimchuk. He'll work back towards the center, played forward to Ochoa. That one gets away and it's turned over to Ewing, recovered quickly by Sepulveda. Taken away by Ewing. Now Ewing working the far sideline. There's kick back towards the Lawrence goal, a slow roller, easy pickings there for Garcia. Garcia sends it right back out to Ochoa. Ochoa evades the challenge with some fancy footwork. He'll push that one through the middle. Oh, it did not quite get through, but very close for Noyola, who's now over in the corner. That was going to be kicked out of bounds by Ewing. Caruso setting up for the throw-in. Here's a throw by Caruso. And a shot there by Trofimchuk, but Genovese dove on it for the save. He'll roll it out to Trotman, and the Ewing Blue Devils will move it across the field now. Big kick up the middle. No one there, and it's going to be scooped up by Garcia. Garcia rolls it out to Ochoa. Ochoa crosses it to Schubert. Schubert plays it forward, right back to Schubert. Cardinals working the ball back and forth. They finally get some motion here. Ochoa going forward. He'll pass it to Trofimchuk, who plays it forward, and it's Ventura. That was going to be kicked out of bounds by Ewing. But they're saying that that was last touch by the Cardinals. It's going to be Ewing ball. Now Genovese setting up for the goal kick. Here's the kick. That one heads right up the middle. It's headed over towards the far sideline. Ewing rushing over there to keep it in bounds. They'll get there in time. There's a cross. That one gets away, and Cardinals take it. Cardinals send it over to the far side of the field. Now working back over towards the middle, and right up through the center. That one's tipped away by Ewing. Out of bounds. It'll be a Cardinal throw-in. Temple setting up for the throw-in. Waiting for the go-ahead from the referee. There it is. Temple with the throw-in. That's sent down into the corner. And this time, Ventura able to get to it. Sepulveda with a heavy challenge there. He prevails, but that's going to roll across the end line. Coming up on the 8-minute mark in this first half, still scoreless here at Cardinal Stadium. Blue Devils with the goal kick. Genovese with the kick. Right up the middle, and that one's going to be Cardinal ball. Cardinals play it forward, and on the breakaway, we've got DeLeon shot on goal. He gets past Genovese, and it's a goal for the Cardinals as the Cardinals take a 1-0 lead.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Ewing puts the ball back into play, hoping to answer back with a goal before halftime. Cardinals take the ball away. Ochoa pushes it up the middle. Now Naum plays it over to the near side of the field, where Trofimchuk will cross it back to center. Ochoa moving the action over to the far side of the field. Cardinals drop the ball back. And that's going to be turned back over to the Cardinals, I believe. Yeah, it's free kick for the Cardinals. Sepulveda positioning the ball, but it doesn't look like he's going to take the kick. I believe that's Schubert over there going to take the kick. Now Schubert with the kick. That one's headed away by Ewing. Ewing settles the ball, and Cardinals are going to have to fall back on defense. That ball's tipped away by the Cardinals. And taken away by the Blue Devils. Blue Devils move it over to the near side of the field. Well, slip on the turf, and it's turned over to the Cardinals. Sepulveda moving over to the center. I'm sorry, Trofimchuk. tried to get that one through, and it's going to be scooped up by Genovese before the Cardinals can make it a 2-0 game. Less than 6 minutes left in this first half. Genovese boots the ball out. Cardinals send it right back. All the way back to Genovese again. Genovese sends it over toward the far sideline. Cardinals are going to get there first. A little trouble settling that one. Now Ochoa brings it down. He'll pass it over to Temple. Temple sends it forward to DeLeon. DeLeon looking for help. Instead, he turns. That one's going to be taken away and sent the other direction by Ewing. Temple recovers the ball. Kicked out of bounds by Ewing with a slide tackle. Now Trefimchuk hands it off to Temple for the throw-in. To Trefimchuk. To Ochoa. And to DeLeon. DeLeon headed for the goal. And that was going to roll over the end line for another goal kick. Genovese getting a bit of a workout here with all the goal kicks. He'll send that one over toward the far sideline. And across the far sideline. Cardinal throw in. Caruso with the throw. It's going to be, well, tried to be cleared by Blue Devils. Cardinals not allowing them to do so. Ball's taken away by Ewing. Taken back by the Cardinals. Well, fancy play there. Shot on goal, and it's another goal for the Cardinals as DeLeon makes it 2 for him and for the team. Cardinals pulling away with this game now.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Ewing puts the ball back into play. They'll drop it back quite a bit. That one's pushed through on the far side of the field. Now down towards the corner. That was kept in bounds by Ewing. Good hustle. Popped up in the air, and that one's going to go over the end line. I believe that was last touch by the Cardinals. It's going to be a corner kick for Ewing as Estrada heads over to take the kick. Estrada with the corner kick. That one gets over top of Garcia. Shot on goal is wide. Usually we don't see the ball get past Garcia like that. The rest of the team there to keep the ball out of the net. Now it's Garcia with the goal kick. And he sends that one out past midfield. That's brought down by DeLeon, who plays it over towards the far sideline. And here's the cross by Noyola. Attempted shot there by DeLeon. That one didn't go in as he tries to get 3 of them right before halftime. Now it's going to be Trotman taking the goal kick for Ewing. Cardinals send it back the other direction. They'll drop it back and play it over towards the far side of the field. And that's going to be Ewing ball. Ewing plays it forward towards the near sideline. No one there. Oh, bounced off the poles for some reason. That was not called out of bounds. And Cardinals prevail anyway. Now Trofimchuk works his way past one defender. Gets past another defender. Here's the cross. Oh, the cross is behind DeLeon. Now DeLeon with a shot. Oh! Missed opportunity there as DeLeon only had to get it past Genovese, but just outside the post as he tried for the near corner. Now Ewing puts the ball back into play. Turned over to the Cardinals. And DeLeon once more gets past Genovese, but had a little defensive help there. Keep that one out of the net. Once the Cardinals pried the lid off of that goal, they've been bound and determined to run the score up. Now Ochoa pushes the ball forward to Trofimchuk. That was tipped away by Ewing, and Ewing will send it forward. Nice slide tackle there by Noyola to take the ball away, and it's the Cardinals once more on the attack. This time it's going to be Naum with a shot, and that one is deflected by Ewing. And there's the buzzer for the end of the first half. So after 40 minutes of play, your Lawrence Cardinals are leading with a score of 2-0 over the Ewing Blue Devils. Stay tuned for the second half of this exciting game.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV. You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
For those of you just tuning in, you're watching boys varsity soccer action here on senior night as your Lawrence Cardinals are taking on the Ewing Blue Devils. Cardinals are up 2-0. Both scores by DeLeon. And now Ewing puts the ball into play. They'll send it over toward the far side of the field. It's going to be tipped away by the Cardinals. And Cardinals take possession. Caruso plays it all the way back. Well, not quite all the way back. It's stopped by Mashkut, who plays it back to Caruso. That pass up the middle gets away, and Ewing will get a hold of the ball. Send up the middle and stopped immediately by the Cardinals. Turned around by Ewing, but recovered by the Cardinals as Noyola sends it forward. Here's a cross from Ochoa. Shot on goal deflected by Ewing and cleared. Ewing drops it back. Cardinals are going to take it away. Taken back by Ewing. Now Ewing on the far sideline with the ball. They'll move it in towards center. Ewing drops it over towards the near sideline. They'll drop it back a little bit. Play it over to center. And to the far side of the field. Ewing drops it way back as Genovese has to come out of the net and play that one over to the near sideline.
Careful, these passes.
After all that, Ewing kicks it out of bounds. It'll be a Cardinal throw-in. Temple with the throw. It's settled by DeLeon. DeLeon in the corner with it. Popped up in the air and headed the other direction by Ewing. Settled by Temple, but taken away by Ewing. Now Ewing plays it over to the near sideline. Ewing on the attack here. Couple good fakes, but not enough as Temple takes that one away. Can't hang on to it, though, as Ewing recovers. Ewing going through the middle, and it's rejected by the Cardinals. Cardinals send that one forward, but it's going to be a little too far forward as Genovese comes out and grabs it. Genovese boots that one up the field. And Ewing settles it. Ewing plays it up towards the near corner. That was going to roll out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Cardinals. Well, it's going to be a throw-in for the Cardinals. There's the throw. Ewing gets a hold of it. It's going to be taken away by the Cardinals. Sepulveda with the steal. Now Naum pushes it over to Noyola. It's going to be taken away by Ewing. Taken back by the Cardinals. And now Ewing launches it over to the middle of the field. Sepulveda settles it. They'll drop it back to Ochoa. Ochoa plays it through the middle. Now I'm trying a shot. That's ricochets off one of the Ewing players, and it's Ewing headed the other direction with the ball, but not for long as Cardinals come right back with it. That's going to bounce into the waiting arms of Genovese, and he'll boot it the other direction. Settled by Ewing. Ewing moves it over to the near side of the field. They'll play it up the sideline.
Go, Adam, go.
It's going to be tipped away by Sepulveda, but it bounces out of bounds for a Ewing throw-in. There's the throw. Ewing sends it back toward the middle of the field. And now a big kick into Never Never Land. That one's going to bring up another goal kick for the Cardinals. Garcia plays it over to the side. Temple drops it back. That was Majka who had it. Now it's over to Schubert. Schubert drops it back to Majka. Majka launches it down the field. That was going to go all the way to Genovese. Genovese rolls it out, and Ewing's going to try and work the ball forward. Good luck with that as Lawrence takes it away immediately. Shot on goal. Oh, and it's deflected by Genovese. That was a very promising moment for the Cardinals there. Now Temple with the cross. Headed for the far side of the field. And Ewing comes up with it. It's going to be a throw-in for Ewing. There's the throw. Headed the other direction by Cardinals. That pass is deflected by Ewing. Now Ewing with the cross. That one's stopped by Cardinals. Shot on goal. That one ricochets off another Ewing player. And it's Ewing headed the other way with the ball, but not for long. As Majka passes that one back to Garcia. Garcia sends it over to the other side of the field. Schubert will bring it forward. Schubert drops it back, and now Majka bringing it to the near side of the field. Cardinals moving the ball around, drawing the Ewing players toward the Lawrence side of the field. Now they just need to get past them. Here's a pass up the line. Drop back again. And Lawrence going right up the middle there. Trofimchuk passes it forward. It's going to be tipped away. And Genovese rushes out to get it. Ewing working up the near sideline. They'll drop it back to center. And crossing it to the far side of the field, it's picked off by the Cardinals. Cardinals on the advance. Now I'm on the far side of the field. That was kicked out of bounds by Ewing. It'll be a Cardinal throw-in. Caruso setting up for the throw. Caruso with a big throw. That one's headed away by Ewing. And call goes against the Cardinals. It'll be a free kick for Ewing. Patron with the kick. Settled by Ewing over on the far side of the field. They'll drop it back a little bit and a little bit more and a little bit more. That one's going to be taken away by the Cardinals. Ochoa moves it across the field, passes to Temple. Now Temple working up the near sideline. There's a kick up the sideline, no one there. Noyola running and keeps it in bounds. There's a cross. Leon can't get the shot off. He'll pass it out. Shot by Trofimchuk off one of the Ewing players up in the air, and that's going to bring up a corner kick for the Cardinals. Trofimchuk heading over there to take the corner kick for the Cardinals. And he's got Sepulveda right there with him. Pass to Sepulveda, back to Trofimchuk. Trofimchuk with a shot. That one is ricocheted away by one of the Blue Devils. Brought down by the Cardinals. Cardinals pass forward does not get through. And Ewing comes away with the ball. Well, whistle on that play, and it's going to be free kick for the Blue Devils. Patron once more setting up for the kick. There's the kick. Big kick down towards the 18. That's going to be kicked across the sideline by the Cardinals and bring up a throw in for Ewing. Estrada with the throw in. Temple there to turn it around. That was going to roll out of bounds, but a little further away from the Cardinal goal for another Ewing throw in. This time Timms with the throw in. That was going to be cleared by the Cardinals. And Ewing will play it back to Genovese, who plays it over towards the near sideline. They'll send it back over to center and over to the far sideline. Now Ewing advancing up the middle as Lawrence takes it away. Trofimchuk in the middle. Ewing kicks that one away. It's going to head over towards the sideline. Kept in bounds by the Cardinals, who drop it way back and cross it to the near side of the field. That pass gets through several defenders. DeLeon passes it forward. Crossed by Ochoa. Trofimchuk can't get the shot off. And Sepulveda puts it over the goal for a Ewing goal kick. There's the Cardinal cheerleaders. Good to see them out supporting the boys varsity soccer team. They don't always have that. Now Ewing puts the ball back into play. Kick up the center is rejected by the Cardinals. Ewing recovers the ball. They'll try up the near side. This time they'll get through a little bit, and it's going to be out of bounds on the Cardinals. Ewing ball. Timms with the throw in. It's going to be another Ewing throw in. Timms once more with the throw. Well, there was a handball that the referee didn't see. It's going to be passed back over to center. Ewing's going to drop that one back and cross it to the far side of the field. Brought down by Ewing. Kicked away by the Cardinals, but recovered by Ewing. Ewing launches it towards the goal, but it's rejected by the Cardinals. Recovered by Ewing and taken away by Ochoa. Ochoa plays it off towards the sideline. Ewing gets there first. Now it's Ewing on a drive up the far sideline. Cross is past the goal. Going to bring up a goal kick for the Cardinals. Garcia setting up for the goal kick. There's the kick. Headed up in the air. It's headed for the sideline. Sepulveda keeps it in bounds. Cross it to Trofimchuk. Trofimchuk puts it out front Shot on goal, and Kaluza puts it in the net for his first goal of the game to give the Cardinals a 3-0 lead over the Ewing Blue Devils.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Yeah, I just shot way down here.
Now Ewing will center the ball, drop it back. Oh, that one got away. Recovered by Ewing. Oh, a little contact there, incidental. And that'll be a free kick for Ewing. They cross the ball. Now playing it up the middle. That's working over towards the near sideline. Back over towards center. Cardinals with the ball. That's turned over to Ewing. And taken away by the Cardinals. That's kicked the other direction by Ewing, but it's going to go out of bounds for a Cardinal throw-in. They're saying that was last touch by Cardinals. It's Ewing throw-in. Ewing trailing 3-0, looking to get into this game at some point. That's going to be out of bounds off of Lawrence. It'll be a Ewing throw-in. Timms with the throw-in. That's crossed and taken away by the Cardinals. Cardinals will drop it way back. Now playing it back again. There's a cross to the far side of the field. And Cardinals start working their way forward with it. Sepulveda sends it over to the far sideline. It's played up the line, and now the Cardinals on the move. It's out of bounds on Ewing. Cardinal throw-in. There's a throw from the Cardinals. And Lawrence advancing on the far side of the field. That's going to be off of Lawrence for a Ewing throw-in. There's the throw. Ewing working towards the near side of the field. No too fancy footwork, but recovered. And now Ewing plays it back over to the far sideline. Now push that one forward. And Cards will drop it back to Garcia. Garcia plays it over to the far side of the field. And Schubert launches it up the field. It's set right back by Ewing, but Cardinals recover the ball. Now Ochoa going up the middle with it. And that's going to be an offsides call against the Cardinals. Gutierrez was on the move and smelling another goal. Genovese setting up for the kick. There's the kick. And that goes all the way down to Garcia. Garcia rolls it out. Mashcut plays it forward to Temple. It's going to be taken away by Ewing. Ewing drops it back, and they'll move it over to center. Now Ewing plays it over to the far side of the field. Can't quite settle the ball in time, and Ewing right there, or Cardinals right there to take it away. Now it's the Cardinals on the attack. That's going to be kicked across the end line by Ewing, bringing up a corner kick for the Cardinals. Trofimchuk over there to take the corner. No, it looks like he's going to walk off and let someone else do it. It's going to be Ochoa taking the corner kick.
And then after that, it was Trenton to like Somerset. Yeah.
Here's Ochoa with the kick. That one drops in. Oh, in good scoring position. Loyola hit it on the first touch and put it just over the crossbar. Cardinals still leading 3-0 over the Blue Devils. About 20 minutes left in this game. Genovese setting up for the goal kick. There's a kick. It's going to be a pass to the fullback. And launched down the far side of the field. Immediately turned around by the Cardinals. Now Cardinals back on the attack. Naum gets the pass off to Ochoa. Ochoa sends it over to the far side of the field, where Caruso plays it right back to him. This is going to be picked off by Ewing, however. And Caruso plays that one forward. Ewing comes away with the ball. And that call's going to go against the Cardinals. It'll be a free kick for Ewing. Uh-oh. A little discussion about that, and Gutierrez is going to get a yellow card. Now Ewing setting up for the free kick. There's a kick by Armstrong. He crosses it. Now it's sent up the field quite a ways. That will roll across the end line for a Cardinal goal kick. Garcia calling for the ball. Garcia looking very relaxed as he hasn't had to work very hard in this game. He'll put the ball back into play for the Cardinals. And Majcut passes it back to Garcia. Garcia is going to boot it up the field, headed the other direction by Ewing, but settled by the Cardinals. Cardinals on the far side of the field. It's going to roll out of bounds. Last touch by Ewing. Cardinal throw in. And Cardinals are going to move the ball over toward the near side of the field now. Temple looking for someone to pass to. He'll find Ochoa. Ochoa pushes the ball forward. That one's going to be picked up by Genovese. Genovese drop kicks it. Cardinals come away with the ball. And that time the call is going to go against Ewing for a Lawrence free kick. McGann went down but bounced right back up again. Ready to play some more soccer. Now Majcut setting up for the kick. Here's the kick. That one's going to drop right into the waiting arms of Genovese. Genovese boots it the other direction. And Majcut heads it, but it's going to be brought down by Ewing. Ewing's shot ricochets off Lawrence player. And Lawrence comes up with the ball. Now Majcut clears it. And that's going to go right back down to Genovese. Genovese sends it right back. And Caruso gets a head on it. This time it's going to be settled. Well, who knows? At this point, it's loose. Ewing comes away with it, taken away by the Cardinals. Cardinals drop it back in the center. Now pass up the middle. And Elcock sends it forward. Temple can't get to it in time. That'll roll across the end line for another goal kick. Genovese setting up for the kick, but referee's going to hold up play for a moment for some substitutions. Now Genovese with the kick. It's going to be a Ewing throw in. Armstrong with the throw. Now that one's going to be launched up the middle, but stopped by the Cardinals. Cardinals drop it back a little further. Now Schubert sends it across. And finally, Cardinals on the move forward as Ochoa takes off with it. And that's going to be stopped by the referee as one of the Ewing players has gone down. I believe that's Trotman who hit the ground. Now it's going to be Armstrong with the free kick for Ewing. There's the kick. Headed away by the Cardinals. And the Cardinals come up with it. Now I'm in the center with the ball. He'll move it over to Ventura. Ventura with heavy Ewing defense there. He'll drop it back to Mashcut. Mashcut gives it to Garcia. Garcia is going to send it over towards the far sideline. It's headed back by Ewing. And Ewing's going to settle the ball. Pass to the far sideline.
Just saying, it's coming soon because I had a dream that you drove into the driveway and
That call's going to go against Ewing. It'll be a Cardinal free kick. Coming up on 13 minutes left in the game. If you're just tuning in, this is the Lawrence Cardinals taking on the Ewing Blue Devils on senior night here at the Cardinal Stadium. Ewing currently trailing the Cardinals by 3 points. The only 3 points on the board. And it looks like Garcia is going to take the free kick. There's the kick by Garcia. Headed the other direction by Ewing, and Ewing's going to bring it down. They'll drop it back to Genovese, who sends it forward once more. Cardinals take it away. Garcia drops it back. And Mashcut sends it across the field. Now back to Garcia. Another big kick by Garcia. That's fielded by Ewing. Ewing plays it up the middle. And that's going to be taken away by Noyola. Noyola hands it off to Ventura for the throw-in. There's a big kick up the field. That one's going to go all the way down to Genovese. Genovese rolls it out to one of the fullbacks. Popped up in the air. Oh, and a big leap there to get that head ball, but it's going to be stopped by the Cardinals. And Garcia boots the ball out towards midfield. That was going to bounce across the sideline for a Ewing throw-in. Armstrong with the throw-in. Referee counting to make sure they've got the right number of players on the field. There's the throw by Armstrong. Ewing plays it over to the far sideline. It's going to be taken away by the Cardinals. And Cardinals on a drive up the far side of the field. Drop it back. And drop it back a little more. Pass forward is going to go out of bounds. That'll turn the ball over to Ewing. There's a throw for Ewing. Back over to the far side of the field. And it's going to be taken away by the Cardinals. Recovered by Ewing? No, not recovered by Ewing. Well, okay, that's going to roll out of bounds for a Ewing throw-in. There's the throw. And Ewing will play it back to Genovese. Genovese moves the action over to the near side of the field. Going to kick up the field. But it's going to go out of bounds on Ewing. Cardinal ball. Substitutions taking place. Temple back into the game, and he'll take the throw in. It's dropped way back. Now Cardinals move the action across to midfield. Back to the near side of the field. And back to over toward the far side of the field. Now ball's launched up the field. Headed the other direction by Ewing. Taken away by the Cardinals. Turned over to Ewing. And returned. Offside call on the Cardinals. That will be a free kick for Ewing. Looks like Armstrong will be taking the kick for Ewing. He may be setting up for a short kick here at this point. Yes, and that's what he does. Ewing moves it over to the far sideline. That one's going to be broken up by the Cardinals. Ochoa drops it back. Now Cardinals move the action over to the middle of the field. And Cardinals will drop it back once more. Now, big kick forward. Right into the waiting arms of Genovese. Ewing's pass picked off by the Cardinals. And that's a little too physical for the referee. Referee having a word with Trotman, and he'll receive a yellow card. Seven minutes left on the clock. Cardinals leading 3-0 over the Ewing Blue Devils. Good way to spend senior night. Looks like Andy Garcia is going to take the kick, but he's got Ochoa right there with him. Garcia with the kick. And it's going to be put in by Josh Temple after the stop by Genovese. So Cardinals extend their lead now to 4-0 over the Ewing Blue Devils with 6 minutes and 55 seconds left in the game.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
Now Ewing puts the ball back in motion. They'll move it over toward the near side of the field. That's sent well up the field. No one there, and it's going to roll over the end line. That'll be a goal kick for the Cardinals. Garcia setting up for the kick. And he doesn't kick it very far. Cardinals moving the ball methodically up the field.
Great. Good job, Thomas.
Well, too much play there. Almost gave the ball away. And it's going to be cleared by Ayer. That goes out of bounds. It'll be a Ewing throw-in. Now Martino's with the throw-in. Caruso clears it. It's going to be settled by Ramirez. He plays it forward. And that's going to be scooped up by Genovese. Genovese drop kicks the ball. Out past midfield, headed up in the air. And Cardinals bring it down. It's going to be taken away by the Blue Devils. And that time the referee saw a handball. Free kick for Ewing. Patron setting up for the kick. There's the kick, and it's a big one. Right into the waiting arms of Edwin Garcia. Garcia boots that one out past the midfield. Ewing chases it down, and they will kick it out of bounds. Well, no, it didn't go out of bounds. Kept in bounds by Ewing. And Ewing breaks through with it. Ewing working toward the Lawrence goal now. But it's going to be Garcia scooping it up. Referee has a little something to say about this, and it's going to be a free kick for Ewing. Estrada setting up for the kick. Referee is going to step out the distance to make sure Lawrence's wall isn't too close, which it was. Most teams do that. Now Estrada with the kick. And that one goes over the goal and out of bounds. That'll be a goal kick for the Cardinals. Garcia sets up and passes it immediately. Caruso launches it up the field. And Elcock rushes down there to get it. He's off in the corner with it. That was going to roll across the end line for a Ewing goal kick. Ewing taking some tips from Garcia there. Ball's going to be turned over to the Cardinals. Taken back by Ewing. And now Elcock once more sends the ball down toward the goal. Genovese sends it the other direction. Well, he's going to in a moment. There, he boots it out. That was taken away by Garcia. Ewing launches it further down the field.
Good effort, Thomas.
Now Garcia with the ball. He'll drop kick that one out towards midfield. That one's headed out of bounds by Lawrence. It'll be a Ewing throw-in. Timms with the throw. And Cardinals come up with it. Another Ewing throw-in. Timms once more. Headed the other direction by the Cardinals. Now popped up in the air. And that was going to be out on Ewing. Cardinal throw-in. Temple with the throw. Ewing gets a foot on it, and now they're headed back in offensive territory. That pass rejected and returned by the Cardinals, but it's going to roll out of bounds, bringing up a throw-in for Ewing with a minute left on the clock. The Lawrence Cardinals firmly in control of this game, 4-0. There's a throw for Ewing. Cardinals continuing to dominate this game. Genovese scoops it up and boots it out. That was going to head for the near sideline. Good effort there by Simpkins to run after that, trying to keep it in bounds, but it's going to be a throw-in for the Cardinals. No, throw-in for Ewing. And that's going to be another throw-in for Ewing. Timms with the throw. That one gets through, but it's returned by the Cardinals, cleared. And there's the buzzer for the end of the game as your Lawrence Cardinals are victorious on senior night with a score of 4-1 over the Ewing Blue Devils. Thank you all for watching, and be sure to tune in again next time for more exciting Cardinal sports action here on LTPS TV.